Hello and welcome back to more Vintage Cube. I literally don't know what's happening, but we are getting power left and right. I'm not mad about it. It's pretty awesome. We got Mox Emerald. I genuinely think there could be an argument for taking Psychic Frog over Mox Emerald here. Given my I've played with this card about 10 times. Every time I've played this card, it just ends the game. This is what the game is about. So I could genuinely see this being the correct pick. I don't want to do that, so this is me just, for fun. The other point against this is Counterspell, Sedgemoor Witch, Exhume, Hullbreacher, Dam. There's a lot of good blue-black cards in the pack as well. So if you take this, you're probably gonna end up getting cut in pack 2 because someone's gonna take Counterspell, someone's gonna take Hullbreacher. You're gonna have a bad time. So that is another reason maybe why this wouldn't be so optimal, and we'll just take a Mox. But if the packs were different, I could definitely see an argument where Psychic Frog is correct in that spot. I mean, we just opened a Mox, so I might as well grab second Mox. Don't really want to, would like to avoid blue controlling-ish cards if we can, just because we passed a bunch of them in the first pack. And I'll take a Mox Opal, speculate on that, and see where that takes us. Follow it up with Shieldred's really good. Nettlecyst is, just busted. Talisman is great. Metamorph is good. And then we could grab Foothills. I think Mycospawn is also really good. It is a little awkward to have a green Mox and then go into artifacts. But this can grab Tellurian Academy, right? Worth considering. I think I might want to take this Nettlecyst. It's the most unique card here. There's a lot of talismans. If we miss this, we can get another. Metamorph is a clone, which is sort of by definition something else. But there's only one like this. So I'll take this, see what happens. Wait, this grows by enchantments too. I genuinely don't know what it is, but it gets bigger when you have enchantments. It's worth knowing. Okay, here, that's why I didn't take Talisman before. We have another Talisman. This is an artifact that makes the creature bigger. It seems terrible to me, but I guess non-creature spell often would mean you play this Mox and you have a 3/3. So that's fine. Talisman's the safest expedition map I like, but the problem with this is you have to sacrifice it, and then it doesn't buff your Nettlecyst or Mox Opal. I love a Grave Titan too. Gristlebrand is good. An early Talisman here hurts a little bit, but I think I'll take it. We just want to have a critical density of artifacts if we're doing this stuff. Okay, the first real decision here. Upheaval, Strip Mine. I think that's the 2. With double Mox, Upheaval's pretty tempting. But we're not in any colors, and Upheaval sort of commits us to double blue, and I could see Strip Mine just being good if we stay aggro. Maybe we even wheel this Scrapwork Mutt, and we can go Artifact aggro. I like that more. I'm gonna go this direction. You could go both, and I wouldn't blame you for going either, but the Mox work well in both scenarios, because Strip Mine's really good when you can get ahead on tempo with it, and one of the best ways to do that is play something the same turn you Strip Mine. So if you go turn 1 Mox, play a creature, Strip Mine them, and then next turn you have a bunch of mana and tempo, you're ahead. That's amazing. And then Upheaval similarly, you bounce everything and then play your Mox and get mana that way. So I don't know, 2 cool things we can do. Luminarch Aspirant is interesting. I could speculate on a Sword of the Meek, because if we get Thopter Foundry in this deck, it's going to go so hard. I normally don't advocate for doing this, but there's something very satisfying about having only taken colorless cards. And that's kind of why I did it. Okay, here we have Glimmerlens is pretty cool because 4 Mirrodin gives you a creature, right? 2/2 Rebel. This card is quite strong. Dismember is just good. And then Ghost Vacuum, I have been impressed with as well. I like that, but let's just keep taking artifacts. Take that. Aether Spellbomb. Pentet Prism can continue the theme. I'll take a Spellbomb here. We're soaking it all up. Like a big sponge that attracts artifacts. That's a magnet. I'm a magnet. Haywire Might, Unexpectedly Absent, Chromatic Star. We did wheel some of these. The Might's cool. I do have Mox Emerald. So if I end up green, I would be interested. But I think this keeps me the most open here with a Chromatic Star. Because I still have no idea what my deck is doing, but I've taken an artifact every single draft except for a Strip Mine. So we're set up for something. Lava Spur Boots, get in the deck. Can I just have a fully colorless deck? I guess Glimmerlens is colored, but it is also an artifact. So I think that counts. It also looks like when you glance at this, I tried to cover it with my hand, but you can't see that. I was trying to be like, I guess I could do this. Like at a glance, it looks the same. So I think we're gonna count it as being part of the plan here. Jacked Rabbit versus Rogran Triome versus Rageaverge Thicket. So the Thicket goes green-white. I'm trying to think, I guess these two being here is somewhat of a sign. I'll take the Rabbit. Zerda the Dawn Waker makes activate abilities cost 2 life to activate. So this can't make it less than 1. I think I'm going to take the Hierarch. I don't know. I ran out of time here. Scrapwork Mutt Wield. I like that a lot. Fits the theme, fits the vibe. That's a late snuff out. I think that, again, people, I don't know how many times I have to say, I think that that combo is like actively bad to have in your deck. Like if someone was like, would you like to have these combo pieces in your deck for free? 95% of the time, I'm going to say no. There is a world where if your deck has no other way to win, it gives you a win condition, even if it's a really sketchy one. So I could see doing that in that situation. But otherwise, I don't know. I just think Chain of Smog is so sketchy. And best case scenario, like you discard your hand and then the opponent counterspells you and then you're just really sad. Library's good. Staff is good. I don't think Mind Stone is really where we need to be. Library is colorless, so let's keep doing that. Strip Mine and Library together are so sick. I have been very impressed with this card, but Echo of Aeons is also really good. I guess I don't have Lion's Eye Diamond. Summon Yojimbo. This is an enchantment to go with Nettle Cyst. This makes treasure tokens, prevents you from being attacked, exiles things. It's a 5/5 vigilance. That card is nuts. And the Wandering Emperor is also really good. This being double white, I like a little bit less. Probably not Snuff Outing. It's just so good though. Makes creatures first strike. Good with Nettle Cyst. Can grow Jacked Rabbit. But Yojimbo is single colored. I'm gonna take this. I think mostly because I think Yojimbo comes around is my reasoning there. Okay, this pack. What are we doing is the real question. Trinket Mage, if we want to go blue, does the thing. Don't think we're quite there. I could take Figure of Destiny or Oliphant to go more into like red-white. This 3/4 flying, you can play things from your graveyard and then comes back. This can rebuy Strip Mine, so I think I'm just gonna take it. Okay, keep giving us the kitten. Here we're looking Mother of Runes, Reprieve. This would be a pretty sick Tanglewire deck, to be honest. I think that likely comes around. So I think it's between Mom and Reprieve. What are the Meek? Haven't seen Thopter Foundry yet. I think a little bit of, I have no interaction yet. Mom is so broken, but I also have so much colorless that it's going to be really unlikely that I can play her turn 1. I'll take Reprieve. Okay. Gaia's Cradle. Could I just go like mono artifact cradle deck? Is that a thing? It is in my cube. I don't know if it is in this cube. There's not enough like cheap colorless artifact creatures, I think, in this cube. Like there's no Arcbound Ravager, things like that. So probably just a Thraben Inspector here. Yeah, we'll take that. Hey, it makes an artifact. Okay, this steals artifacts. This is an insane paradoxical outcome deck, if I can make it work. That's something to consider. This thing again, enters with a counter on it, remove a permanent, search for planes. If they have more lands, you can put on the battlefield tapped. Otherwise, you put it into your hand. So remove any counter. Right now, that would be like 2 cards, not that. Parallax Wave is really good. But I think I want a PO here. That seems sweet. We're just gonna make that work. Dude, what are you guys doing passing GT this late? I mean, sure, get in the deck, but this is sixth pick Umezawa's GT? What? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Ancient Tomb. Yes. Ancient Tomb seems insane here. My mana is so sketchy, but it's like I don't even need colors because my deck is all colorless. This thing, Plague on Lord of the Beach, I have one, two, three, four things. I mean, I would take a Plague on, but Ancient Tomb is Ancient Tomb. Staff of the Storyteller, definitely get in the deck. Missing out on not much. I could take Zurin Orb is kind of bad. Shadowy Backstreet gives us the possibility of splashing a Snuff out. Probably not playing green, so I don't really need Boseiju, so I'll take this. Like my first piece of fixing, to be honest. Cloud can grab Jite or Nettle Cyst, and this double triggers Jite, so it's gonna be hard to cast in this deck, but it's a new card. We'll try it out. Grab a Tangle Wire. Okay, so we're mono white. Oh. I can also go black. I think I'm. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna try the Guy's Cradle. That seems more fun. I've done the blue black or black white deck so many times. I've never drafted this in this cube. I've done it in my cube. I just want to see if it works in this cube. The Guy's Cradle artifact creature deck. Mostly also by this wheeling, it kind of tells me that green might be open. And then I could go. One of the favorite archetypes in my cube is Paradoxical Outcome plus Elves. And like you just play your elves, tap them for mana, PO them back. It's kind of sick. So I don't think that's happening here, but I'll put this over here. Now, if this was Tolarian Academy, we'd be singing a different song. That would be pretty scary for all involved. Oh, okay. It's totally playable in my deck. This is 2 or less, right? So I'd have to get rid of Nettle Cyst, which is like currently the only card in my deck that actually does anything besides Jite. So I don't think we're cutting Lurrus. I could see cutting this. Okay. Look. Look. Look, look, look. You see a Mox, you take a Mox. This actually could be like Urza or Wasteland is correct, but like this is so much power. They keep giving it to me and I'm just gonna keep accepting. How do I, okay. We've got that, we're just gonna take it. This deck is, I don't even know the words to describe this deck. Is this a memory jar deck? Like just bunch of Mox, dump my hand, memory jar it back. Definitely could be. Otherwise, like an early questing beast would be fun. I could take Grim Monolith, but I don't need that much mana. I'm gonna take a memory jar. If I get Clearing Academy, I'll be really happy to have this. This is this is nuts. I want to put this over here too. This is the suspicious pile. I like Talisman a bit more, I guess, because we have Ancient Tomb and Mox. You could play turn 1. This is a good balance deck. Holy. Right? I just go like Mox, 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 Spell Bomb. Yeah, this is an insane balance deck. Okay, with balance, I like this more. Probably not these with balance. The mana is looking really suspicious for this card, but it's going to be sick if I can do it. Okay. Thalia is pretty pretty good against us. This is an insane Mind Twist deck. Yeah, it's a very good Mind Twist deck. If I can get, I'm putting this out here. If I can get the mana for this, that would be nuts. I normally don't like this card, but when you can go like turn 1, Ancient Tomb, Mox, 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 Mind Twist for 4, or, you know, Ancient Tomb, Mox, 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 like Talisman, next turn Mind Twist for 7, like that's nuts. We have a Novice Inspector, enters, investigates, pretty good. Cauldron Complete, can double trigger with Cloud, so there's that. Very expensive. Take the problem with Novice Inspector is it's white mana, and like I don't have a good way to reliably generate early white mana. I mean, I'll just have plains, I guess. Cauldron Complete. I can get it off Cloud. That's all I really have. I'll play the Inspector. I could play Talon Gates of Madara. I'll take the Inspector, though. There's like some stuff we really want out of this. What do you do again? Creature tokens you control get +1/+1. Makes a zombie, and when it dies, you can cast it as an adventurer. So I play it, and then he comes back and you make a zombie. Got it. This card's good. It is double white. But I have a couple. If I'm only playing white, that would be good. Dark Confidant would be sick in this deck if I can make the Black Splash work. But I think this is probably just Skyclave territory. Good King Mog. Probably, yep, we'll do that. Okay, this pack is pretty disappointing for our deck. Like, we got all the stuff, but not quite there. I might just take this because I can turn, like, Lava Spur Boots into a 3/3 or whatever. We get Wasteland to come around, which is interesting. Soulguard Lantern is also pretty good. We have, like, we don't really have, like, Tolarian Academy would have gone hard. I think I can't make the Black Splash work, and I'm just going to take this Wasteland. If you're gonna have bad mana, then I'm gonna have bad mana. This turns colorless into colored mana, so I'm into it. This helps me prevent myself from flooding out. Otherwise, this is just good removal, which does also grow Nettle Cyst, worth mentioning. But I think this deck has concerns about flooding. We will take this thing, this thing. Yeah, this pack didn't. We needed a little bit more out of this pack. Probably fixing would have gone pretty hard. Because I think Paradoxical Outcome in this deck would be really nice. I do have, I mean, it's just Mox Sapphire, Mox Opal, and Talisman, so it would be like 3 blue sources for a Paradoxical Outcome, but like, that would draw us so many cards. 25. I almost want to play Paradoxical Outcome in the deck. Maybe I don't want Eagles. I mean, it's we have so much colorless mana. Yeah, I think it's fine. Nah, I don't need it. Okay, so we're doing that. Part of me still wants to try this. 24 land right now. With 2, like, Wasteland Strip Mine are basically spells. In fact, I'm going to count Mox Opal as sort of a spell too. We need to make a couple cuts. We have 1 red for Scrapwork Mutt, otherwise it's pretty bad. Lurrus seems okay. Good King Mog helps. Memory Jar. Maybe Memory Jar is a little ambitious. And maybe Nexus of Becoming is ambitious. But I think, let's see, if I cut this, I'm trying to think what I want this deck to do. Nexus of Becoming is pretty cool if I can get there. But this deck can burst up to like 4 mana pretty quickly and then can't go much higher. I mean, PO with both, I gotta try this. I think I would be very disappointed in myself if I didn't go for it. Is it better than Memory Jar? No, but that's okay. Oh, and this deck is balanced. Yeah, this deck is sick. Cards to cut this dude, and then just have a bunch of cheap stuff. I mean, this is basically like Turbo Umezawa's Jite, the deck. Let's try it. 1 swamp, no island. This is unhinged. Okay, so right now we have 9 white sources. This mana is so bad. I could go up to 10 white sources. And then Paradoxical Outcome only works if I have Talisman, Mox, or Mox, which, to be fair, is like the only times I would want to play it. I don't hate it. It's a dead draw most of the time. But when I can do it, it's going to be so insane. Yeah, I'm going to try it. I don't think this is good. I would not recommend doing this. Maybe 1, 2, 3. Let's No, that's insane. I'm only Paradoxical Outcoming when I have Mox in play. That's the plan. See you all round 1. All right, we are on the play, which is huge for this deck. Very disruptive. I'm gonna keep this. Imagine how hard a Mox would go here. We could go turn 1 Jacked Rabbit, and then turn 2 Strip Mine them. As it stands, we get to go turn 2 Jacked Rabbit, and then turn 3 Strip Mine them. Or I draw Mox, and I could do both this turn. No, I draw Plains. Let's play a Plains, get down Jacked Rabbit. Not get Manatized. Important step number 1. Okay. If they don't do anything this turn, they're dead. Just no gameplay, they're just dead. Okay, library. draw. Not the best situation for me. Oust the rabbit. I can live with this because I get to wasteland the library and then also play Glimmerlens. Yeah. Wasteland the library. Get down a Glimmerlens. Next turn I can go Jackrabbit plus Strip Mine. And then have Reprieve up. Seems pretty good. Colonnade. That one's getting killed. And here's the secret. We're gonna play around Mana Tithe here. Jackrabbit. Can't Mana Tithe me. Then we Strip Mine your Colonnade. And this is why we take these so highly. Untapped land, I can jam Tangle Wire, but I think just holding up Reprieve with this situation going on is going to be pretty dirty. Ooh, they pathed the rabbit. All right. Grab another plains. Take that. I'll definitely take that. If only Lurrus could play lands. Lurrus back a Strip Mine would be kind of nuts. Sun-Baked Canyon. Right? This is just, you may cast a permanent spell. Let's attack for 2. Then we'll go... I feel like holding up Reprieve is kind of interesting. Yeah, we'll hold up Reprieve and then maybe crack Sun-Baked Canyon. They don't do anything. Okay. Let's wait 1 turn here. Plains is great. So now I get to attack for 2. Then I get to play Lurrus with Reprieve up. And yeah, Strip Mine Wasteland, good cards. Nice. Okay. Oust, Colonnade, Path. So they're looking a little grindy. I think this is a good matchup. We have GT. Like, how do you beat that? GT plus Cloud. If I ever get to double trigger a GT, the world will end. Oh, oh no, wait, I forgot. Why didn't you guys tell me that this was still in my deck? Oh, I need to cut that. Forgot about that. Okay. Cutting Sword of the Meek is priority number 1. That's hilarious that that's even in my deck. That's really funny. Okay, I get to go turn 1, Plains, Mox, Jacked Rabbit. My opponent's gonna try in Library, but it's so slow. And if I draw Wasteland anytime, like, ooh, I can Path my Rabbit. Swords my Rabbit. They do have good removal. I'll give them that. It's also exile based. I can't believe this is still in the deck. Oh man, Wandering Emperor is a good draw. Search your library for equipment card, put it into your hand. Okay, so I mean, double triggering GTA off Cloud is a huge threat that I'm really interested in. It's so greedy, but let's do it. I didn't come here to not try this. I mean, how much remove they could pass to exile Cloud? That's like a 3 for 1. But they have library, so card advantage doesn't matter that much. This is so embarrassing. Okay, they shock in a thing. Okay. They shock in a thing. That tells me they have stuff. I think I might just try and go for Wandering Emperor. Attack for 2. I don't know what they have, but shocking in the thing. Very mastermind. You got it. Okay, well I guess they could have traded. I don't know why they didn't trade, to be honest. But maybe I was supposed to just GT in that spot. They have a tapped land, so they're holding up something. Duelist of the Mind. Okay. I should be able to trigger GT. And just, like, wipe their board. Put you in play. And I think if I give this dude first strike on my turn, so I'm just going to make a samurai. Then I get to do GT. Equip GT. As long as Cloud is equipped. Cloud or an equipment attachment triggers. Yes. Alright, this is game over. Give you first strike. Double GT, let's go. So that kills everything they have. I might as well attack with the samurai token because this has first strike. Okay, so this blocks. All right, charge counters. Am I okay trading with the fairy? I don't think so. Give me all of the counters. And I'm gonna hang on to the GT counters. I can kill Duels to the Mind, but I can wait. I don't see much risk in waiting. Draw a card, you got it. I guess waiting could let them draw a discard off Duelist to the Mind, so maybe that's something to consider. Because I'm almost certainly gonna kill it anyway. Although if Wandering Emperor is only taking 2, I don't mind it. Yeah, I'll let her take 2 here. Opponent's probably thinking like, oh, now I have to use a removal spell and then they're gonna kill my Duelist. Okay. Let's kill this now. They have card advantage. I will give them that. And it literally might not be enough just to beat a lowly Umezawa's Jite. They might have to like pass to exile my Cloud. Tap land, we love it. Yep, path to exile Cloud main phase even. Which is kind of sketchy because that means I get to Jite with Samurai token. Okay, I just want to let it be known. My opponent has libraried like 2 or 3 times. They've ancestral recalled themselves. They're up 5 cards, and Jite is keeping me in this handedly. Like, I'm not even that concerned. Let's equip Jite here. I think I want a Wandering Emperor just to make another Samurai with Staff of the Storyteller in play. So let's attack first and see if that goes through. I'm happy I got my double Jite hit last turn. We can live with that. Let's go Staff of the Storyteller. Make a spirit token. Put a counter on that. Wandering Emperor, make a samurai. Put a counter on staff. Strip mine. I can kill library, but I honestly feel like cutting them off colored mana is probably more important because they're winning the card advantage race. That doesn't matter too much. And are they the type of deck that would play Wrath? Does anyone play Wrath effects anymore? Not really. Let's just get a Thraben Inspector down. And I don't F6 because I have Jite. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I have lethal if they do literally nothing. They had a Wrath. Fair enough. Wow. People do play Wrath. Every removal spell they have is exile based. Alright. That's annoying. Unbaked Canyon. So let's draw a card off staff. We'll start there. Nettle Cyst is good. Play Nettle Cyst. That thing's huge. Get another staff counter. Play this. I think just equip Jite. Oh, I want to make a samurai, I think. Get another staff counter. And then we can equip Jite to the samurai token. Pass turn. I mean, we're cruising. This might be a Sword of the Meek to grow my Nettle Cyst. If this was literally any other card, it would be so much better. Okay, they have a bunch of mana up. They could make a 4/4, which isn't that bad for me. We draw planes. So first we draw off staff. Mox Opal's very good. Play Mox Opal. Play planes. I mean, I play Sword of the Meek. Scare them that I have the combo. I can equip Sword of the Meek and play Luris. So I might as well. And then this one has a bunch of stuff, so I want to give this dude first strike. And then we attack. If they just activate the incubator token, that's great. Remember that time that Umezawa's Jite was beating Ancestral Recall plus an active library plus a board wipe? I don't want to speak too soon, but Cryptic Command, bounce the Samurai, draw a card. Unfortunate, but you got it. I don't get Jite. I guess Equipping Sword was a little greedy, but they do take 8. They go to 3. And we play Luris. It's relentless. Go ahead. This is. How am I still in this game? They've drawn so many cards. Okay, they make a 4/4. You got it. If they attack her, a couple options. That means they probably need or have another Wrath. But I feel like if they had a Wrath, they would Wrath and then attack. So I'm almost wondering if I should just let the Wandering Emperor die, because both of my attackers are lethal right now. That feels maybe like what both my attackers are lethal. We'll just let her die. I'm just trying to think what they could have here that makes this play make sense. Because you would Wrath and then do this. You have your creature around. So now they need 2 blockers or 2 removal spells. And they need to get around Jite as well. But they pass with all of their mana up. Tanglewire is actually kind of sick here. Actually really sick. Let's start by drawing off of Staff. Ancient Tomb's really good. Go Ancient Tomb. I have enough mana to equip Jite here, but I guess I crack the clue first because they're dead kind of no matter what. I just want to see if I can hit like Reprieve. Maybe should have waited to play the land. Wasteland seems better than Ancient Tomb. Alright. I will... I can equip Jite. I'm just trying to think what they could have. Solitude doesn't do it. Equip here. Attack them. Snapcaster Cryptic doesn't work. Draw off Library. Okay. Snapcaster Swords doesn't work. The Wandering Emperor can exile 1 and gain 2, but they just die. Okay. Literally, I'm just, anytime someone says, why did you take GT, I'm just going to show them this match. Like, it's so good. Literally, it's so good. Okay, see you next round. Hey, I'm sorry for the short interruption, but I just wanted to take the time to mention that I spent about 3 years designing my ideal card game, which is Algomancy. So if you like the way that I play the game, talk about the game, or view synergies, and you think that type of gameplay is something you could be interested in, maybe check out Algomancy. It solves the problem of first player advantage, solves the problem of Mana Screwer and Flood, and there's no expensive cards. It's just a self-contained cube-like experience. You can cube draft with your friends. The other thing that it does really cool is you can cube draft 1v1. You don't need to get up to 8 people, and you can actually draft live in the game as well. So it's a really, really fun game that's based on just strategy instead of like getting lucky, hoping to draw the right cards. It really allows you to make cool plays and win on those cool and interesting plays and synergies. So if you're interested at all, go to algomancy.io, give it a check. Otherwise, just keep enjoying the videos. Oh man, look at this hand. Look at this hand. We got a pretty tough decision. Made a little bit easier. Made harder again. I think I take 1 hit. This is too good not to. Just drawing a card every turn for the rest of the game is like ridiculous. Fortunately, can't play that. But I could play this. I don't think I want to play the boots, because I'm going to go land. I guess I could PO everything back. I don't think I want to play the boots out. Let's pass. So like the discussion there is I could also go turn 1 Mox, Plains, and then have Jacked Rabbit up. But the problem is, like any removal spell, and then I'm so far behind and then I don't have the ability to library anymore. So it feels very high risk for what? I can block their Ocelot Pride. If it was like a guaranteed kill, like I could Flame Tongue Kavu Ocelot Pride, I'd be more interested. This is a problem, but this would have been a problem anyway. Draw for turn, Plains. So let's go Plains library. Cloud is oh GT. GT. GT is how we get out of this. Put Jackrabbit. Next turn I can play Cloud and get GT, but I can't also play GT. Like see, if I had done that before, they just kill it, and then I don't have all this stuff. I'm gonna be getting hit by a lot of cats, but we have Cloud GT to bank on here. Another plains. Let's go plains. I can play Cloud and play GT. That frees up my mana for next turn. It also tells them what's happening, but they're already gonna see what's happening. Um, yeah, I think that's best because then I can use Boots plus Novice Inspector to like get them if they kill Cloud here. All right, GT, play this. Pass turn. I just, I guess, maybe it doesn't quite work because they can block with Mother of Runes and then give pro white, and then my creature won't do any damage. Actually, we'll see what they have, but that is a concern. Teferi bounce GT, bounce Cloud. Okay. Yeah, this is a bit of a problem. Upkeep draw. The problem is really that Mother of Runes, if they know what they're doing, can block, tap, give protection from white, and then I won't do combat damage. That's the problem. But I can go Staff of the Storyteller. No, I'm one short. I can go Staff of the Storyteller with these two, play the boots, equip the boots, kill Teferi, but then I can't equip GT, right? Staff. If the boots were in play, staff, equip GT, equip boots, then I could have done it. So actually, by not playing boots that one turn, I'm kind of screwed. Let's go plains. That still might be the best play. Just going with boots instead of GT, because dealing with Teferi is pretty important. It does take a lot of my turn. Plains, staff, play equip boots, play out a Novice Inspector. Down to 6. Yeah, play the boots. Equip boots. One short is so rough. Kill Teferi. Then we play the Inspector, which oddly enough blocks most of their team. Okay. Next turn, if they tap Mother of Runes, I can go Cloud, equip boots, equip GT, and that will be a sight to behold. Lord of the... No! No! Ah! Okay. Things got much harder. They didn't gain life if they don't attack with Ocelot Pride, but then Mother of Runes is tapped out. Ugh, losing GT is... Oh, I have Luris. We're fine. We're saved. We have Luris. I don't know how I do this in a way that's tricky. They're not being too aggressive, which is great. Wandering Emperor is also pretty nice. I can always get back to library with PO, so I'm not that worried about doing that. I can go Luris, play GT, and then I'm one short. Right? Yeah. So I think instead I can't equip. So let's go. I think I still do just replay GT. It's that good. I could also get greedy and try and wait for one more. Yeah, actually, that feels pretty good to go Cloud in Wandering Emperor. Play Cloud. Oh my god, I didn't cut this either. Oops. Nettle Cyst is also huge. Okay, let's do Cloud plus Nettle Cyst, and then draw off Staff. And I might as well draw off Staff now. Tangle Wire, Nettle Cyst. Get another story counter, and I will attack you for 2 in the air. So untapped land lets me Luris GT equip. Okay, that's annoying. Whenever you attack, target attacker creature connives X. Oh, they can make something so big. Okay, I understand now what this does. Imagine if I had Wandering Emperor. But they would have to swing out with everything and lose a lot of creatures in order to do that. We'll see what they do. Nothing. Perfect. Love that. Land, untapped. Strip mine. They have 1 mana. I think we just go for it. I think we just go for it here. Luris. They have ward 1, so they can't actually really stop this. Oh, wait. They can. Because Mother of Runes. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? Yeah, they can totally stop this. Because they have Mother of Runes. Right, right. Okay, let's go get GT in play. Uh, but yeah, if I equip it, they just block, give pro white, and that doesn't work. Mistakes were made, but that's okay. Um, let's draw. No attacks. I'm gonna strip mine the Watery Grave. That's right. I need to somehow deal with the flying creature. But I mean, our card advantage is just gonna bury them. I don't know how I get out of Mother of Runes. My deck doesn't have like any removal, but if I can find a colorless creature to trigger GT 1 time, it could be a game changer. 3 cards in hand. Okay. Raven Inspector's fine. I could play a giant Jacked Rabbit. No, I can't. Luris lets you only play for 3, right. Let's go Plains. 1, 2, 3. Play Jacked Rabbit for 3. X can't be greater than 0. Okay, we can only play it for 2. Might as well get the value. I can equip Nettle Cyst to it and go off that way. Then I can go Thraben Inspector. And then I have Wandering Emperor plus Paradoxical Outcome at the ready. What a game. I feel like somehow I've been having really grindy games lately, which is kind of cool. We just need them to tap their dang Mother of Runes. Alright, Wandering Emperor. Get in there. Manitov? No, my gosh, they had it. Fair enough. Very good. They're a Paragon. Okay, let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play this. Play Strip Mine. Strip Mine, their Rafine's Tower. Perfect. I could Tangle Wire, but I think I'm better off just cracking this clue. Mox Emerald, play it. Uh, and I will just crack another clue, I think. I mean, I can move Nettle Cyst over to Jacked Rabbit. They give pro of a color. I think I'm gonna wait. Feels like I'm pulling ahead. They've been waiting for a lot of time for this. Fractured Identity Sarah Paragon. I should have held up my paradoxical outcome. So they get it. That gives them life gain, and they can start playing lands into fairy. Pretty good. Let's crack a clue here. Wasteland. All right. Yeah, the life gain off this is going to be pretty rough. They didn't. Okay. They stole it and then didn't take a land. I'm not that mad about that. Okay. I have reprieve, which is great. Uh, do I just go big now? I can equip Nettle Cyst to Jacked Rabbit and make like a million rat tokens. I think I do that. Equip here. I think we just go in. 7, 8. They just block and give something pro white. But I think that's fine because we're just going to make so many rabbits. So let's play this. And then attack. Oh, and we get that too. Holy cow, this deck is good. All right, I should have been doing this sooner, probably. They do that. Totally reasonable. Don't even bother giving pro white. At this point, I feel like Wasteland plus Tangle Wire. I guess I want to draw off Staff first. Oh no, I can go Tangle Wire, move Nettle Cyst. I can't hold up Reprieve though. And this guy's not dead. I think this makes sense. Move here. They're gonna try and replay Teferi, I think. I'm just gonna hold up Reprieve. We both draw. Got it. We both draw. Are they trying to deck me? They might be. They shock in Watery Grave. So they can no longer, they can't play Teferi this turn. Dude, that Mana Tithe on Wandering Empire was pretty rough. Oh yes. Give me a reprieve, target opponent. They play Luris. Luris can't currently get anything back, right? Can't get anything back. Do I care? The lifelink's a little annoying. They could Suicide Ocelot Pride, that doesn't matter. Okay, Luris is fine. Prismatic Ending, yeah, so we can't let this happen. I think I Paradoxical Outcome in this spot. So let's bounce the Rabbit, Mox. That's probably all I need to bounce. Decking is a bit of a concern here. Paradoxical Outcome from the mono white deck. You love to see it. All right. We get to go Plains. Mox. I should have played Ancient Tomb. Mox. These two. Jacked Rabbit. Quip here. Quip here. 8/8. Seems pretty good. Let's attack. I have reprieve. So like that's cool. Make 8 rabbits. Make more of those. They block like that. No activative Mother of Runes. I think I'm just gonna land a. I have plenty of blockers now. Let's equip Nettle Cyst back over to the Spirit Token. He only took 1, so he's still alive here. And then hold up reprieve. 8 rabbits, man. Inquisition of Kozilek. Discard that card. I'll make them use a little more mana here. Reprieve this. What do you got for 4 mana? That's very scary. Palace Jailer. Okay. Actually not that scary. I think they just die, but I'm not sure. They didn't pay the ward 1. I will keep my rabbit around. I think they die. This has got to be lethal, right? I have 15 rabbits and they're at 15. Another plains. Yeah, so we're gonna equip here. Equip this to a Novice Inspector. Actually, the Spirit Token makes sense to me. Play an Ancient Tomb. I might as well draw here. Ox Opal's excellent. Might as well draw again. Chromatic Star. Okay. I think I just attack out. I think they're just dead. Could be wrong. But I get 9 blocking rabbits anyway, so put a counter on that thing because I can. Oh, you know what the play was? The play was to hold Wandering Emperor, get them to tap Mother of Runes, and exile it with that trigger on the stack. That was the play. They definitely don't die here. Although they're trading Mother of Runes off. I guess because they could just replay it. Okay, they're not letting me GT, but Mom dies. We both draw. They are trying to deck me. I get the Monarch. 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 Okay. Let's go. Tanglewire should make things pretty awkward for them. And that's probably all I need is just a Tanglewire. Draw a card. I'm down to 4. Skyclave is what I was digging for a while here. I hope they don't just like Ancestral Recall kill me. We can attack. Target attacking creature connives X, where X is the number of attacking creatures. They can make Luris really big. Discard no more lies. They have a 5/4. I mean, I can double block this. Quad block this. And still have like infinite damage left over. Okay, what do you got, opponent? Is this like balance? Inquisition. Take my Skyclave is annoying. Toxic Deluge for 10. Valid. Valid, valid. Can I win from here? I need a creature. That Inquisition taking Skyclave is disgusting. I also did the fading wrong. That's okay though. Tap, 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 tap. I better have a creature left in my deck. Uh, so I can. I mean, I just go for it here. Aether Spellbomb. I don't know if I have a creature left in my deck, but we're gonna find out. Plains, draw, balance. All right, they might have decked me here, specifically because of that Inquisition hitting my thing. But let's find out. Chromatic Star. Draw blue. Is the last card a creature? Glimmerlens is in fact a creature. Ooh, that was close. Put a counter on that. Put the boots here. Put this here. Finally get to hit it with a Jite. Yeah, that was game one. Oh my gosh. I thought that was game two. All right, get out of here, you bad card. um, what do I want instead? Maybe this dude? It gives me a flyer. Okay, we got to play a bit fast, although this opener is ridiculous, so maybe not. Oh my gosh, double mocks. I can't even like utilize these mocks in. Let's go Plains, Mox Emerald, Glimmer Lens, make a creature, play Mox Sapphire. Next turn I can play Cloud and Jite if I want to. Okay. Balance is also pretty good. Go Plains, Cloud. They have Mana Tithe. They Mana Leak Cloud. You got it. Pretty unfortunate, actually. But now I know they have Mana Leak. Lingering Souls. Okay. They can double block Spellbomb with blue. Um, I could just discard their hand with balance, which actually seems kind of good. Unbaked Canyon. Novice Inspector. Play this Spellbomb. Play balance. Just discard your hand. Pass turn. Strip Mine, Subtlety, Plain, Shadowy Backstreet. No attacks because I want to draw off attacking with both of them together. That was a 4 for 1. That's pretty good. They flashback Lingering Souls. You got it. Okay, take 1. They can triple block with the Spell Bomb. Strip Mine's devastating here. Yeah, we're just going to play a game of attrition. That seems fine. Attack. Draw a card. Boots is good. Yeah, I'm just going to do this. Bounce a Spirit here. Do that. That dies. Crack a Clue. Good King Moog is pretty good. Strip mine their tower. Play the boots. And equip the boots to the more important creature here. Next turn, if I draw an untapped land, I can play Good King Mog with haste. Which I do. So, yes. Make some Moogles. Equip here. And this is how I was expecting my games to go. Attack with all. Lurrus is an excellent draw. So they're kind of drawing towards Toxic Deluge, I guess. Nice. Okay. See you. I don't know what round it is. We'll just find out together. See you next round. All right, we're playing against Andy Sipowicz. Let's go first. Let's draw some power. Yes. Yes. Holy cow. Okay. This is a turn 1 GT Mox Opal. I don't think I can Wasteland turn 2, unfortunately. Well, I can if I don't want a Nettle Cyst. But if I draw any other artifact, then I can. It has to be a 0 mana artifact. But this is disgusting. They mulliganed as well. All right. Ancient Tomb, Ite. Do I hold the Mox Opal? I think so. If the Inquisition, they're going to take Nettle Cyst. I just want to keep them a little surprised with Mox Opal coming down. They don't do anything. All right. Let's draw Mox. Memory Jar. Okay. I'm going to play a Wasteland, Mox Opal, Nettle Cyst. Pretty gross opener, eh? So now Mox Opal does tap for mana. I went with Wasteland because if I draw Strip Mine here, all right, there you go. That was pretty decisive. I keep forgetting to take this out of the deck, but it didn't matter there, I guess. On the draw, I think I do just run the Good King. I think on the draw, I mean, Memory Jar looked pretty spicy there, admittedly. I think I'm gonna do this. Nexus of Becoming seems kind of interesting here. Nah, we'll go back. Well, I mean, it's pretty good. This is something that you want to like turbo out early. They're both interesting. Ancient Tomb, Reprieve. Not the best Ancient Tomb I've ever seen, but I think on the draw I'll keep this because, I mean, we could turn 3 Wandering Emperor naturally, and any white source, this hand pops off. There we go. We'll play the real Thraben Inspector first. So I get to do this, then Cloud, and then I can either play and equip Jite or Wandering Emperor or like Jite Reprieve. This is Green Sun Zenith for 1. Oh, is this going to be a matchup where Jite just obliterates them? Yes. Yes, it is going to be one of those. Perfect. All right. Plains, Cloud. Cloud grabs, you guessed it. The best card in the cube. Attack for 1. Last turn. Remember, I got this 6th pick, by the way. I don't know what's going on over there. The only thing I don't want to see is a Nadu. Nadu's fairly good against Jite, but Nadu's good against everything. I want to see them tap out for a 3 mana 1/1. I don't know what that would be. Rumble's alright. What kind of deck are they running here? Okay, they are running Nadu, so that's terrifying. And they have Greaves, but they hit both, so they can't take both, which is good. They take Nadu. So Nadu is in their hand. They play Nadu. Okay. Valid. So we have a couple options. Fox Emerald. I honestly feel like just double triggering Cloud is enough to beat Nadu, even though they're going to draw 2 cards off of it. I think that's still correct. Yep. 2 charge counters. 2 charge counters. You get 2 Nadu triggers, but I have an active Jite, so like, who cares? First sign monstrosity. Oh wait. Let's make it shrink. And then kill it here. Loot the Pathfinder. And then this dies. Yeah, Jite just solos Nadu. It doesn't even matter, man. Cool Ursine monstrosity. Would be a shame if it got Jite'd. Okay, 6. Might be a little bit tough. I can't kill 6 and they can retrace a Nadu, but I can reprieve that, so it's fine. Equip here. Also, if they block poorly, let's equip with Ancient Tomb. No, it doesn't matter, right? I do this, I play Plains. Yeah, we're fine. Equip here. Play Plains. Attack. They can block a Wandering Emperor, give it first strike, buff it, kill 6, get 2 charge counters back. Okay, they just do that. I'm okay with this. We go up to 3 charge counters. No Cloud double triggers, unfortunately. But if they spend their turn just trying to retrace a Nadu, we reprieve it, which I don't know how retrace and reprieve works, to be honest. You may cast permanent cards from your graveyard by discarding a land card. Maybe your reprieve on Nadu is not good. That just puts it into their hand. Maybe that's not good. I think it just puts it into their hand. So Nadu is back. I can spend 4 GT counters to try and kill it. I can reprieve or I can Wandering Emperor. I think I reprieve this. It's such a tempo hit for them. Nettle Cyst is big. They can attack with 6. I can kill the 6 that way. Can I kill them if they attack with 6? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then play Nettle Cyst would be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage. I can hit them for 13. But I think I might as well take this opportunity just to kill the 6 when I got the shot. Shrink this, shrink this, shrink this. This stops them from being able to retrace Lightning Greaves. I could keep a clue around to make Nettle Cyst bigger, but I think it's better off just drawing a card and trying to develop my board. Oh, there you go. That's a much better way to make Nettle Cyst bigger. Let's go Plains, Mox, play Nettle Cyst, Living Weapon, 5/5. So I can hit them for 6 here. 6, 7. I get to do Chromatic Star, make it a little bigger. 7, 8, and then GT also works. Perfect. So GT counters, that counters, they fall to 10. And I'm just going to pass turn. They're at 9. So if they just play Nadu, they have to chump block. Literally. I'm happy that people, it's without fail. Every time I take this card, I get complaints. So maybe I'm happy because then I get it, and it's so broken. It beat Ancestral Recall plus Library, drawing like 3. It soloed whatever last game was. It's soloed a Nadu deck. Like, if you look at the rest of the stuff that I've had this game, it was Novice Inspector, Thraben Inspector, and a Reprieve. And I took down like 6 Birds of Paradise, Nadu. My opponent has 8 cards in hand. You know what I mean? Like, it did a lot. Okay, my opponent literally was in the tank for... let's check the log. 10:38, they were waiting, played Strip Mine. So 4 minutes. Like, it was more like 5. I thought they were rage quitting, and they still might be, right? Like taking 1 action every 5 minutes to waste my time. That's the vibe I got. But maybe they just have a really complicated turn. Okay. Apparently they were just planning their turn out. So less upset. That is a long time to tank. Here comes Nadu. Oh, interesting. Okay. Like, could we try to mill into something? Turn off auto yields. Mill a Brainstorm. 9/9. Wild. Okay, do I crack the clue? It makes this a little bit smaller, but it also draws me deeper. I don't know what else I really need. I could draw more artifacts, though. I think it's probably better just to use my mana here. Well, didn't need that. Didn't need that. Play Plains. Let's move to combat. Attack. We want to keep all of our counters on GT if possible. That way we can kill Nadu. They block here. 6, 7 getting blocked by 3, 3. Yeah, I'm okay with this going through. We get counters. Given that this is what's happening, I think I do crack Chromatic Star here at white. Tangle Wire probably just closes it up. 1, 2, 3. That'll do it. Tangle Wire is a good card. Unless they have Remand, sure. Tangle Wire number 2. And that's why you draw the cards. Tangle Wire is still much better against Nadu than anything else could have been. Okay. you got a Breeding Pool. Hey, we did it. That was an excellent trophy. Another 306. We have been crushing it lately. Like, unbelievably just dominating. Very happy with this deck, how it turned out. We trophied with a main deck Sword of the Meek in almost every matchup with no combos with it whatsoever. So there's that. But I mean, MVP's GTA won every game basically. Cloud GTA is the real deal. I think that's actually quite good. Quite a bit better than Stoneforge GTA because Cloud GTA, if you hit them with Cloud GTA, you basically just end the game in the matchups where that matters. Because 4 GTA counters is disgusting. And then obviously all the acceleration. Ancient Tomb, all the mocks were disgusting too. And this worked for a turn. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Oh, I forgot to mention, if you really are enjoying the videos and want to support my channel, there's 2 great ways to do that. The first is I made a game called Algomancy. It's the cube experience, but it's all in one box, way cheaper than Magic the Gathering. Solves the problem of first player advantage, mana flood, mana screw, and it's a ton of fun. So go check that out, link in the description. And I'm also working on a single player digital game that's a deck building roguelike, similar to like a Storm type experience, but more streamlined. Check that out on Steam, link in the description.